which university you have completed. That's it from self-introduction. And you can explain about your recent project. You can ask them, can I explain about my recent project, or you can do you want to explain all the projects? Mostly they will tell you can explain about the recent project. You can explain about your recent project, like a detailed description, what is the project, and what is the who is the client, and which domain you are working on, and which technologies you are using. After that, you can go to your project roles and responsibilities. In our Mule application, what we will do, we will integrate to multiple applications, right? First, we will get the requirements from the client. We need to identify the source systems and target systems. They will give some credentials like username and password to connect to the source system. We need to verify it first whether the credentials are working or not. The username or password is incorrect or something. Or every fields are present in the source system as mentioned by the client or not. If any fields are missing, you need to contact the client to get all the fields are present in the source system. Okay, first. After that, mainly I have worked on the REST APIs. That means my client requirement is I need to develop mostly REST APIs. For REST APIs, we will go for the RAML part. RAML, basically, we can design the application through RAML. Before starting the RAML, we need to identify how many types of operations are there and what are the parameters, what are the request for query parameters are there. And we need to segregate that, and we need to create different folders. Documents related data will be stored into documents. Examples data is stored into. Does anybody have doubt?
Yes.
Yeah.
Continue.
Oh.
Yeah, first we need to aggregate it into different examples will be stored into examples folder, and data types will be stored into data types folder. And in the main YAML, we need to define the operations and what are the operations we need to perform. Once the designing the YAML is done, we need to mark the service like all the operations are performing successful or not. If it is done, we need to give the presentation to the client like these are the parameters I'm passing and this is the response I'm getting. If you have any suggestions or if you need any changes, tell me right now. Then client will update you. Based on that update, you can work on the RAML. Once the RAML part is done, what we need to do is we need to publish the RAML into the Exchange part. From that Exchange only, we will import into the Anypoint Studio. Okay, we will go to the Anypoint Studio part. We will create one project, and from that project, we will import the RAML into from Designer Studio. Okay, once it is done, we will need to, if suppose in one API it contains 6 operations. No need to do, only one person cannot do 6 operations. They will distribute them, work among themselves and work on the different interfaces. Once the work is done, they will club the code and they will start working with the unit testing. It is mandatory to cover all 75% coverage of immunity. Once immunity testing is successful, what we will do, we will commit the code into one repository. That repository is Git repository. Once the code is committed into Git repository, it will go to the Jenkins pipeline. Through Jenkins pipeline, we will select the branch details and we will select the environment, Cloud Hub environment details. Then we can deploy the application. We will go to the Cloud Hub and we will check whether the application is deployed successful or not. Once it is done, we will use the Postman or SOAP UI to hit the application. Once we got the response, the application is working fine. That's it. That we need to explain to them.